everyone, it is the weekend. I'm super excited, and of course, yes, you got it right. We are here on the beautiful red carpet for the movie premiere, The Weekend. This movie has an amazing list of amazing actors in it, and I cannot wait to share you the experience. In case you're wondering who's on your screen, well, welcome on board. My name is Tuche with an accent. Why? Because it's Uche, and I'm your nightlife host, and I'm about to get the night started. Stay with me. I want to know what your take is on movies like this in Nigeria.
Well, this is so exciting because I've never seen a movie like this in Nigeria. It's part of the reason why I'm so excited to be here. And my favorite genre of film is horror. I really like horror movies. I like creepy movies. I like thrillers, you know, these sinister movies. So I'm really, really looking forward to this. And my people are in the movie. You know, Bucci is there. Goldfish is there. It was written, one of the writers is my little nephew who's a genius at writing. And Trino Studios, I'm a friend of Trino Studios. So there's nothing not to look forward to about this.
All right, are there any expectations from the movie?
Excellence. When you have talented people behind a project, I don't expect anything less than excellence. So no pressure, but I'll be watching.
Our fingers are crossed.
Making my notes.
How do you feel to be here today?
Oh, I feel very good. I feel confident and nervous as well. But nerves are good. When I don't feel nervous, that's when I worry, because then it means that I don't necessarily care. So I'm nervous and I'm happy. I am looking forward to people seeing the film, seeing the hard work that we put into making this film, because it was a lot of hard work. Given the limited period of time that we had to shoot, it's just a true love story, really, because we're putting a lot of love, a lot of heart into making this film, and I hope that people watch it and feel what we felt making it as well.
Is there any story or any lesson that this movie has personally taught you?
I think the most important one would be when people tell you who they are, believe them. There's no need to probe. There's no need to probe too much. There's no need to try and convince people otherwise. If they say this is it, believe them. If you need to leave a situation as a result of that, leave the situation. When you doubt yourself, bad things happen.
You heard it from Uzo, guys. Thank you so much for speaking.
Also, family is not everything.
I was going to go there, but you want to throw more light?
Family is not everything. Some people believe that family is everything, but when you watch The Weekend, maybe you'll have a change of mind then.
Exactly. So talking about writing the script or the story for The Weekend, what was it about? What was your thinking process? What was it that went into, you know, everything that came out as The Weekend?
Well, I can't take all the credits. The producer of the film had a wonderful idea, or at least a wonderful idea, and I worked with two other wonderful writers. The first one, Sammy, he wrote the story. And my fellow screenwriter Vanessa Kano, she's the writer on Sylvia, so it was an absolute pleasure, an absolute privilege to work with her on this. She has a sick mind in the most amazing way possible. So I'll say it was inspiring for me, and you know, it was always also I wanted to make sure I brought my A game as well. And what inspired me was watching about life itself. Life, what we are all about here. We're about family in Nigeria. We're about love, and how do we twist it in a way that it works in a horror film? Because it's not always about massive special effects and bombastic things. It's about what will sell us outside is what is true to us as a people, and it's family.
So hearing you speak, you scare me. I'm thinking of, being part of your family or maybe your friend, but you scare me. We are here for the movie premiere, The Weekend, and I want to know what it was like for you, the challenges that you probably experienced while on set and working with this, amazing list of A-listers.
Well, the problems, I would say, I can't really say there were that many, but I'll say the problems were, let's call them birthing pangs. At least the closest a man could, or a creative, could get to that. It was a long process to get to get it from idea to script. because we were obsessed with getting it just right. At the same time, when it came to the production side, just getting the right people, getting the people to resonate with the material, and also just making sure that you have the right, it's mostly the right people, and Trino was equal to the task in terms of getting the right budget together and getting the right technical team together. We had an amazing director, Daniel. We had an amazing cinematographer, my fellow writers, Sammy and Vanessa. Yes, myself. Yes, wonderful music, from Truth. I worked with him on The Encounter before, and it's line producer Lulu, the producer Uche. We're all equal to the task. We had this great team together.
So when you got the script for Ben, did you feel like, again, another character that is not me?
No. So I love characters that are not. I like to play characters that are not me. I like to feel the lives of other people. But now, when I got this script, my goodness, I was howling in my house. Like, I read, no jokes. When I got the script, I read it. I was basically bouncing off the walls because, so I grew up with a father who is a classic man. We watched all the good old films, especially the horror genre. He liked it. The Exorcist, Oh Man, whatever. So we watched all those. So when I read the script, this is a well-written Niger script. I loved everything about it. And I was like, oh man, I got to be in this. So we, fast forward, some months down the line, we get to shoot this, and Daniel Oriahi is the director, and I like Daniel Oriahi because he's very eclectic. And of course, the amazing cast lineup. It was just phenomenal, and it was like we transported from Lagos to Kwasa. It was so... Kwasa is where we are in the film. So it was like we went there real life, like real time. It was so beautiful. We enjoyed working together on set. We knew we were going to create a story and a masterpiece. So everybody brought their A game and stayed true to their character. And... we got this movie premiered at Tribeca Film Festival in New York, the only film from Nigeria, and I'm proud to be, a part of it. And I'm just getting to see it the first time tonight. Never seen anything before. I'm just getting to see it. So I have goose pimples, but I know it's gonna be good. I
feel the energy already. While on set, I'm going to ask. While on set, was there any time you were scared? Because this is horror, so it should be scary. Was it scary for you while on set?
No, of course not. But now we actor. Now we're actors. Now we know the act.
People always put our hearts somewhere we don't know.
We know we're acting now. All of us, we are going to eat together after the actor says cut. We now film now.
How do you feel to be here today?
I am so proud to be here today. It's good to finally get to show an audience what we made, and I hope they love it.
Of course. This is horror. What was it like producing, writing, creating the idea, knowing fully well that, how Nigerian parents can be very skeptical about these creepy things as horror, and then you guys are putting that into a movie that we should see in the cinemas. Talk to us, talk to me.
Okay, so the good thing is that it's not exactly horror.
Okay.
And the subject matter, which you'll find out when you watch the movie, go watch it, is that the subject matter that we are hiding from everybody is something that Nigerians are very used to. So when they see it, they'll be shocked it's in the film, but they will also appreciate the angle we sold it from, which is another reason why we made it a fictional town, because it's very real to us Nigerians. But we had to make it a fictional town so that no particular community will say, "Oh, these people are trying to take us down." We're not trying to do that. We're just trying to tell a beautiful story.
Okay, so working with the amazing list of A-stars that we have here tonight, what was the experience like for you?
To be honest, I've been doing this for a little while now, so it's generally the same for me every other time. But I will tell you that the team that made this film, they were phenomenal. They didn't rest. Even when they should be resting, they put all their effort into this. And I think it's because they liked the source material, so everybody wanted to bring it to life in the best way they could. And I hope everybody likes it, but I think we did a good job.
Maybe we should end this. It's very obvious you're hiding something.
Trust me, yeah? There are people you or anyone should not know.
Look here, my parents, Mrs. Amicha Jazeta, and the old man is Chief Meg Jazeta.
You need to run
What are you talking about?
Talk to us about, you know, being in this project, getting the script, working on set, and then finally being here. How was it, the process?
First off, when I got the call from Trino Studios, I mean, I know Trino Studios is a big production house. I was excited. You know, I had not even seen the story yet. And after reading the story, I was like, man, when are we filming this, you know? And when I heard that it was Daniel Oriahi also going to direct, I'm like, I couldn't ask for more. The cast, fantastic. The story, great. Director, perfect. The production house just understands the assignment. So it was a win-win.
So give us a quick snippet on your character. Who did you play?
So I'm a man of substance. I played Zedo. I don't want to spill the beans, but I mean, I'm sure if I say that I'm a man of substance, you should understand I came with a lot of substance. Yeah, I'm a man of, you know, today I decided to go easy, but my character involved a lot of arrogance and a lot of opulence and whichever adjectives that, you know, rhyme in the synonyms, but yeah, pretty much that.
So, you know, we are here finally. What do you think people should expect from the movie The Weekend? What story?
Nothing but pure magic, suspense, expect to be thrilled. Whatever you think is going to happen is the direct opposite of what is going to happen. You're going to be literally sitting on pins all the time and watching out to see what's going to happen. This film is going to blow your mind, I won't lie to you. Fingers crossed.
All right. I'm going to quickly do this for, you know, our Nigeria and Ghana fans.
Right.
Who has the better jollof rice?
Ah, man, don't go there. There's no way, you know, listen, yeah. I'm in Nigeria, so I'll play safe. Nigeria jollof. But when I'm back in Ghana, I mean, I feel like, honestly, they all have different tastes. Yours has more like smoky flavor to it. We don't have that. So it's all unique in its own taste. I'm just trying to be very diplomatic here so I don't get into trouble. They all taste good. But for the mere fact that I'm Ghanaian, there's no way I'm going to always go.
Don't come for James,
guys. Don't come for me, please. Don't come for me.
So talk to us quickly about your character. Who did you play and what was it like?
Okay, I played the Lingonia soldier. So the Lingonia soldier, from Mr. Daniel's description, it wasn't a role I can actually figure out with my own understanding. Sincerely speaking, let me be sincere. So, but I felt like it's my time to grow. It's my time to, because growth happiness to everyone for the fact that you are alive. So, and that's what everyone is praying for. So I felt like, okay, this is my time. So Mr. Daniel put me in order and helped me out with his own strength. So on my own little best, I felt like when they took me to a place where I don't know, like to a hill, like rock. So I was like jumping and running. It took me a lot, but I felt like this particular role is a role I have to deliver. And to my own little best, I nailed it, and I came out excellently. So the Lingonia soldier is like a soldier who went for war, and wild animals killed other ones. I survived it, which is their elder. So I survived it. So coming back now, people they eat human being, so they don't allow me cross. They pursue me till they catch me, chop me. So we are here.
How did you figure out that Bucci was right for his role? James was perfect for what he did. There is Uzoamaka and, you know, the likes.
All right, so casting was a journey. It was a journey. It took a while for us to land the actors that we did land. And we have so many talents in Nigeria. In Nollywood, there's a lot of people that can play a lot of roles. But I was very particular with setting characteristics, and ask people to do auditions, because I mean, we have director, you've done certain things, but these are different roles from what you've done before in the past. And the auditions, if you see what's his name's audition, Zedo, that's James Gardiner. It was, I mean, as in, after we saw it, myself and Uche saw it, and we're like, nobody is playing this role. He's the one playing the role, because we wanted each character to be true to their culture. So because we were creating a place, so it's easy for us to pick other people. But because Zedo was going to be Ghanaian, we had to have Ghanaian actor, and Zedo killed his audition. So there was no way I was going to go back from it. I was going to fight whoever was going to tell me that he wouldn't do it, because it was very on point. Like, casting was as I said, it was a journey. But these people that we landed on, and I'm grateful to God that we did an amazing job. Like, let me leave it for you.
Okay, so we're going to see the movie in a bit, but before I let you go, I want to find out from you what it is like to work with, you know, great actors like this on set, away from the weekend.
So it's interesting to work with actors. If you work with human beings, you know that they are normal people, they are human beings, but they are celebrities at some point, yes. But they are human. Give them grace. Everybody would behave the way everybody would behave. I would have an attitude at some point at work. And so it's nice and amazing to work with actors generally. I like it because I like people in person. Like, I like working with people generally. So I wouldn't say I've had any bad experience working with actors. They have reasons why they react certain ways, because we're all human. I will react a certain way if you act to me a certain way.
All right, so why would people go out to see The Weeknd?
It's something you've not seen from Nollywood, and it's an amazing, amazing film. I read the script and I'm like, yes, I'm going to do it. If you guys like, don't pay me, I will still do it, but they paid me, Sha.
What was it like on set? Yes, you said it wasn't easy, but walk us through the experience.
Okay, so my job involved starting from the inception, from the pre-production stages to the production stages to the post-production. So it wasn't necessarily one part of it. I was there from the scratch. So that involved meeting everyone, going through the motions with everyone. So initially it wasn't easy because I had to adjust to a lot of people, new faces. I had to work with a lot of people for the first time. But eventually we became like a tight-knit family. The line producer was a friend, so that was kind of easier to adjust to because, you know, we already know each other. But eventually I got to meet everybody, and then we're good people eventually. By the end of it, we had our clashes like every family does, but we had the goal of bringing the director's vision of the story to life, and I've seen it, so we eventually did. Yes.
So I'm going to ask, I mean, this is a bit of horror, right? And it be, you know, scary.
Yeah.
Considering the fact that Nigeria right now is nothing to write home about, I mean, our economy is like this. Right. Why do you feel The Weeknd this is the right time for The Weeknd to be out?
Okay, so I think This Weeknd is a timeless piece. Why? Because one, it's not just a story that it's something that's we always talk about in passing. Nobody has actually addressed it or laid their hands on it. It's that one story that we hear that it's somewhere in Nigeria it happens or somewhere in Africa it happens, but nobody has actually made it a theme in a film. So I think that no matter what the time is, this is going to be a timeless piece. That's one. And two, the story was beautifully crafted because it centers around a family, and that's the unit of the society, and you cannot take away from that, because as much as we want to look at the grand scheme of things and the situation in our country, the one people we can always go back to lean on is our family. So with that said, I still believe that, you know, this film, this is the best time. There's no better time than the present. Yeah.
Why do you choose to accept the script when you were called?
First off, when I read the script, I was blown away. It's never been done before. It's never crossed my table, and you know, we went through different parts of the script. First, it was in French. Then they switched it up to Bassey, which is the fictional universe that he created. You know, I was ecstatic. I wanted to do this film 2 days after I got the script. Well, we all know that's not how it works, you know. So it took a while for this film to come into, you know, conception. It took, I'd say, over 3 years. You know, and we shot it in 2022. So prior to 2022, they've been working on it. You know, and look at us now, 2024. We're here to premiere one of the best things to happen to the Nigerian cinema industry. I say that because it's the first film to be picked by Tribeca. It's the first film to be picked by the biggest American horror film festival, Scream. You know, yeah. So as a people, you know, as a collective, we've done very well for ourselves. You know, yes, the film is owned by Trino Productions. It's directed by Daniel Oriahi, but let's not forget that this is a film done by Nigerians. That's my boy James Gardiner. It's a film done by Nigerians and a Ghanaian. He's Ghanaian. All right, so So yeah, it's a beautiful piece, and I can't wait for Nigerians to watch it and bask in the euphoria that our brothers and sisters around the world are currently and loving. It's 80-something% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is huge. So it's girl, like
just relax.
Let's just go watch it, please. Oh God, girl, thank you. I need a drink.
Okay, so so we are going to quickly talk about your character before you go. So talk to us about who you play.
So I played a dysfunctional character, a traumatized kid. I can't tell you anything about it because I would give out everything. But trauma, dysfunctional, that pretty much sums it up. So yeah, it was exciting playing it. One thing I'm going to say is, so because the character had an estranged relationship with the mom, while I was filming, I told my personal assistant not to give me the phone so that I can have access to my mom, because I love my mom so much, so that kind of helped me, because having Gloria Anozie on set playing my mom, she's phenomenal, so she's easy to love. So I needed to create some sort of mental barrier between myself and a mother figure. So that was quite challenging, because mommy will call and I'll look like, who's that? What she said? And my people tell me, mommy said you should take, so all of that. So that for me was a bit challenging. It was a lot. I also did get hurt. We had some stunts. There was explosion. I was tied to a chair. I almost died creating content for Nigerians. But look at us. We are here now, and we are celebrating one of the best things to happen to the Nigerian movie industry, and it is called The Weekend.